good, YouTube? In today's video, as you can tell from the title and thumbnail, I am going through my top 5 meta loadouts for the SMGs in the current meta, letting you guys know exactly what you should be running in Warzone 2 Season 1. Of course, before I put into anything though, I want to give a huge shout out to Jay, Snake, and Henry for having my post notifications on. If you guys want a chance getting in my next video, make sure you guys go down below and hit that big red subscribe button, as well as leaving a like and a comment saying noties. Watch the full video through. But like I said, I have my top 5 best SMG loadouts in the game right now. So without further ado, let's hop directly into loading number 1. As you can tell behind me, loadout number 1 and SMG number 1 is the Fennec 45, which if you guys have been paying attention to the channel, I've already posted this gun twice. It is by far the most broken gun in the entire game. The time to kill is ridiculous. The fire rate is unbelievable. And overall, like I said, it is just by far the best SMG that you could be running in the game right now. So hop directly into the build, of course. Attachment number 1, I have the VLK LZR 7MW laser, giving you ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed. Of course, with it being an SMG, this attachment is super useful because it is pretty much speeding you up in every possible way, making you way more snappy and elusive around the map. And then you have the F-Tac Loctite stock as your attachment number 2, again making you way faster on the map with the crouch, movement speed, sprint speed, and ADS speed, making you fast in multiple different ways, especially giving you that sprint speed, letting you go across the map way faster. Attachment number 3, you have the FSS Shark Fin 90 underbarrel. Of course, with the fire rate and the way it shoots, it is kind of crazy how it shakes all over the screen. So you toss this on and you tune it perfectly, making it 10 times more controllable. And then something very self-explanatory, you have the Fennec Mag 45, which literally is just boosting the mag capacity, which for this gun, like I've said a million different times now, and its fire rate, it is super helpful and useful for the build because you are absolutely burning through your ammo. And then for our last attachment on the build, for our rear grip, we have the Fennec Rubber Grip, giving you even more sprint fire speed and ADS speed, again making you way faster across multiple different situations. Of course, for the tuning on the underbarrel for the FSS Shark Fin 90, I completely maxed out ADS speed because, like I keep saying, I want to be the fastest I can across the map, and then I keep the bottom bar at 0-0 completely even. And then for the tuning on the rear grip, the Rubber Grip, I maxed out recoil steadiness, making you a beam because, like I said, this thing does shake a lot across the screen, especially with the fire rate it has. And then of course, mixing in even more speed, we also have the sprint to fire speed maxed out as well. And then the tuning on the stock, we went full ADS speed and we left the bottom bar at even again. Like I've said for I think a million different times now, I went maxed ADS speed, making you way more snappy around the map because it is genuinely useful. But overall, that is my full Fennec 45 build in the current meta. I'm telling you guys, by far the best SMG you guys could be running right now. Up close, you're putting people down in literally half a second, especially if you mix in some headshots. People don't even have time to react to this gun. So 100% level up the Fennec if you guys haven't already. Go through, give the whole build a try, especially with all that tuning as well. And I'm telling you guys will be dominating Warzone 2. But that is my SMG number 1 and my loadout number 1. So for the do, stop directing to loading number 2. Loading number 2 is the Vaznev 9K, which is actually a gun I haven't dropped a video on yet, but it is more of an SMG that I've been running a lot more recently, and it is by far one of the best guns in the entire game. Same thing as the Fennec. Up close, you are dominating people extremely fast, especially if you mix in some headshots. You're putting them down in like 2 to 5 bullets. So I'm directly into the build. Of course, we have the X10 RR40 muzzle, giving you sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. Overall, giving you everything you need for the build to make it way more useful, keeping you off the minimap and making you quieter. Also giving you that bullet velocity, getting you close to the hit scan, as well as that damage range, letting you hit harder, and of course that recoil smoothness, making it very controllable at range. And then you have the FSS OLEV laser, giving you even more ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint fire speed, again giving you everything you need to be faster on the map, but also a little bit more accurate. And then you have the Marquise R7 stock, giving you crouch movement speed, sprint speed, and ADS speed. Again, same thing as the Fennec. Like I said, I go for the most attachments that are giving me speed around the map, and then you tune them to give you different perks and benefits. But of course, this one is very self-explanatory. It is making you faster in so many different situations. And then again, a very obvious attachment for the build, the only mag option you have, I tossed on the 45 round mag, again giving you that mag size because you are burning through your ammo. And then for the last and final attachment on the build, we have the True Tac rear grip, giving you even more sprint fire speed and ADS speed. Again, like I keep saying over and over with these SMGs, I want to be as fast as humanly possible, and this is just giving you that extra speed across the map. And then hopping directly into the tuning for the muzzle, I went fully maxed out recoil smoothness and fully maxed out bullet velocity, again making you way more controllable, making it way easier to control, but also giving you that bullet velocity, getting you close to the hit scan. And then for the tuning on the Marquise R7 stock, I went maxed out ADS speed and I left the bottom bar at 0-0, which this completely explains itself. I just want to be more snappy mid-fight. And then for the last attachment that has tuning, we have the True Tac rear grip, where I went fully maxed out recoil steadiness and fully maxed out sprint to fire speed. Again, I want to be super fast around the map, and that's that sprint to fire speed, but I also want to be very controllable in case I need to use it at range, and that's where that recoil steadiness comes in handy. But overall, this is my full Vaznev 9K build in the current meta, another very good gun that if you guys haven't used already, you guys are simply missing out. You know what I'm saying? One of the best guns in the entire game. So you guys got to go through, give the whole build a try, tell me the highest kill game you guys get with it. But like I said, that is my second favorite SMG in the game right now. So without further ado, let's hop directly into SMG number 3. SMG loadout number 3, we have the MX9 SMG, which is another gun I already dropped a full video on. If you guys do want to go watch that, I went fully in depth with everything about it. But like I said, this SMG is one of the best in the game just for the simple fact that the mobility on it is ridiculous. It had me feeling like I was back in Prime Verdansk, Warzone 1, breaking cameras, just going around the map, maneuvering on teams like crazy. So hopping directly into the build, I have the 508 rear guard barrel, giving you damage range, hip fire accuracy, and bolt velocity, giving you everything you need for the build, especially with it being an SMG, giving you some range, making you hit harder, making you way more accurate from the hip, which is super helpful up close. And of course, that bolt velocity getting you closer to hit scan. And then again, just like the Fennec, we have the VLK LZR 7MW laser, giving you that ADS speed, sprint fire speed, and aiming stability. Again, giving you everything you need to be more snappy, faster on the map, but also making you a little bit more accurate. And then you have the FTAC C11 riser comb, giving you sprint fire speed and ADS speed. Again, like I've said a million times now with these SMGs, I want to be as fast as possible, and this is pretty much self-explanatory. And then of course, again, you have the Bruin Q900 rear grip, giving you the exact same pros and cons. And then for the last attachment, I tossed on the 32 round mag, which still is not a very big magazine. You are kind of burning through your ammo with this SMG, and I feel like you are constantly reloading, but it's just a slight trade-off, especially because you can kind of maneuver around teams and break them down one by one. I'll hop in directly into the tuning. For the barrel, we have maxed out aim, walking speed, giving you that strafe speed, making you pretty much unguardable mid-fight, but you're also maxing out the damage range, making you hit harder and kill people in like 3 bullets. And then we have the tuning for the FTAC C11 riser comb. I left the left bar completely even at 0-0, but at the bottom bar, I completely maxed out ADS speed. And then for the rear grip, the Bruin Q900 rear grip, I maxed out ADS speed and sprint fire speed. Again, very self-explanatory. I just want to be as fast as possible. But overall, this is my full MX9 build in the game right now. I'm telling you guys, another very slept on SMG. Like I said, I don't see many people talking about it. You guys got to go through, give the whole build a try if you guys haven't already. Tell me the highest kill game you guys get with this one. But like I'm telling you guys, the mobility on this thing had me feeling like I was back in Warzone 1. But that's also my loading number 3 for the SMG. So let's hop directly into loading number 4. Loading number 4 is another SMG I've already dropped a video on. We have the FSS Hurricane, which is literally just the SMG version of the M4. It's super unique, super dope, and I feel like another very slept on weapon that I see literally nobody talking about. So hopping directly into the build, we have the integrated suppressor barrel. We have the FSS X7 barrel, giving you sound suppression, bolt velocity, damage range, and hip fire accuracy. Again, just like the MX9, giving you everything you need for the build to make it 10 times more useful, keeping you off the mini map, getting you closer to hit scan, making you hit harder, which is pretty crazy because this thing already kills super fast, and of course making you 10 times more accurate from the hip. And then you have the OLEV laser, again giving you the aiming stability, sprint fire speed, and ADS speed, giving you the exact same pros and cons as the last SMGs, making you way faster and a little bit more accurate. And then of course for our stock, I have the Demo Quicksilver stock, giving you sprint speed, making you way faster on the map, but also giving you the aim walking speed for that strafe speed, crouch movement speed, making it to where you can be quiet if you need to, and also that ADS speed, making you more snappy. And then you have the ZX rear grip, just giving you recoil control because of course, like I said, this is the SMG version of the M4, already giving it some more range if you need it. So I put this thing together for speed and for accuracy so I could beam somebody if I need to. And then for the last attachment, like I said, I needed some accuracy, so I tossed in the Commando underbarrel, giving you aiming idle stability and recoil stabilization, again making it incredibly controllable. And then for the barrels tuning, we went fully maxed out recoil steadiness with fully maxed out damage range. On the stock, we went maxed out ADS speed, making you more snappy, and we left the bottom bar at completely even 0-0. On the rear grip, we went again maxed out recoil steadiness and maxed out sprint fire speed, making you way faster and more accurate. And then for the Commando foregrip, we went 0.28, which should be 0.3 towards ADS speed, and of course we also maxed out the aiming idle stability. But overall, this is my full Hurricane build. I'm telling you guys, another very slept on SMG that I see literally not a soul talking about in the game right now. It is very much in the meta conversation. I'm telling you guys, with it being in the M4 SMG, it has range, damage, mobility, is super good. You guys gotta go through, give the whole build a try, tell me the highest kill game you guys get with it. But that's my loading number 4 on the list. So let's hop directly into our loading number 5. Loading number 5, as you guys can tell behind me, we have the Lachmann sub, aka the MP5, where I literally built it just like the Prime Verdansk meta MP5. It's great for beaming somebody, it's great for hip fire, ADS, anything you guys need it to be good at, it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm directly into the build. Same thing as the Vaznev 9K, we have the X10 RR40 muzzle, giving you that sound suppression, bolt velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness, making you hit harder, getting you close to the hit scan, keeping you off the mini map, but also making that recoil pattern very controllable. And then you have the L38 Falcon 226mm barrel, giving you movement speed and ADS speed. Like I said, I wanted to build it like the Prime MP5 from Warzone 1 Verdansk, so I needed it to be quick with the mobility gravity, letting you glide around the map, and this barrel does exactly that. And then of course I needed to still be snappy, so I tossed in the VLK LZR7MW laser, giving you ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed. Like I said, making you way more snappy and quicker on the map, but also making you more accurate, just like the Prime OG MP5. And then of course another very familiar attachment, we have the Merc foregrip for our underbarrel, giving you hip fire accuracy, recoil steadiness, hip recoil control, and aim walking steadiness. Overall, giving you everything on the build that you need to be accurate in every possible way. And then I also have the 40 round mag on, giving you that mag capacity, letting you not burn through all your ammo immediately. But of course, if you guys do want to, you can run the 50 round drum as well. And then we have the tuning on the muzzle, where I maxed out the ADS speed completely, and I also maxed out the bolt velocity. On the barrel, I went maxed out aim walking speed, and I also maxed out the damage range. On the Merc foregrip, I went full hip walking speed, and I left the bottom bar at 0-0. But overall, this is my full Lachmann sub build, aka the MP5. Like I told you guys, I wanted to go through and build it like the OG MP5 from the very early days of Warzone 1 back in 2020, and I think I did it perfectly. This build is absolutely immaculate. You guys got to go through, level the thing up, and give the whole build a try. Tell me the highest kill game you guys get with it. But like I said, that is our loadout number 5 and our last loadie on the list. But of course, I do also have an honorable mention. For the honorable mention and the last gun on the entire list, I know I'm gonna get some comments about it. It's the Cast-Off 74U, which I know is not technically an SMG. It is in the AR category, but literally nobody uses it as a primary assault rifle. I see everybody building it as an SMG, so I thought I'd go through, toss this in the honorable mentions, and give you guys the best build for it. For the muzzle, we have the RF Crown 50, giving you horizontal and vertical recoil control, making this thing an absolute laser beam. And then you have the FSS OLEV laser, giving you ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed, mixing in perfectly with everything else on the build. Of course, making you way faster on the map and way more snappy, but also giving you that little extra bit of accuracy. And then you have the Ultrazat stock, giving you aim, walking speed, and sprint speed. Of course, very self-explanatory. It's literally just making you faster across the map. And then you have the FSS Shark Fin 90. Like I said, this is an assault rifle mainly, so I wanted to be able to beam across range, so I'm doing multiple different attachments, giving you so much accuracy, making it incredibly controllable. And then for the last attachment, I have you guys the 45 round mag. Very self-explanatory. I'm telling you guys, on almost every single build, you are definitely just burning through your ammo. On the muzzle's tuning, I went maxed out recoil stabilization and maxed out gun kick control. On the Shark Fin 90 underbarrel tuning, I went maxed out ADS speed, and I left the bottom bar at 0-0. And then for the last attachment, the Ultrazat stock, I went maxed out ADS speed again, and of course I also left the bottom bar at 0-0. But overall, this is my full 74U build. Like I said, I understand it's an assault rifle. I know I'm gonna get comments about it, but nobody uses it as a primary assault rifle. Everybody builds it as an SMG, and this is my full 74U build in the current meta. I'm telling you guys, a very dominant weapon in the game right now, so you guys gotta go through, give the whole build a try if you guys haven't already. Tell me the highest kill game you guys get with this one. Like I said, that is my last and final loadout on the entire list. So those are all my top 5 SMG loadouts, also including my honorable mention of the 74U that you guys need to go through and try in the current meta of Warzone 2 Season 1. In my opinion, those are the most dominant guns you could be running up close, obviously excluding pistols and everything, but those are all killing incredibly quick. The TTKs are unbelievable, and they are by far some of the best weapons you could have in your hand. So like I said, go through, give all 6 of the loadouts a try, and then also go down in the comments below and let me know if they help you guys out at all, and if they do, hit that big red subscribe button. Like I said, those are all the loadouts. So that's it for the video.